Hi everyone, this is Diane with Owl's Treasures. So today I'm going to make a soap for Amy Warden's June soap challenge. This is drink and food. I'm going to try for the advanced category. So in here I have a cup of rice, and I'm going to add 4 cups of boiled distilled water and let that soak for 2 hours. Blend it and strain it, and that's going to be my lye liquid. That meets the 100% liquid substitute for water. And rice milk is said to be very good for your skin. I'm going to try and make 3 layers. Amy asked for a 1:8 ratio of food to oils. So I'm going to make 3 batches of 1 pound of oils for the 3 layers. So 1 layer is going to have 2 ounces of blueberries. I have a little distilled water in here because I'm going to simmer this for a little bit, mash it up and strain it, and use 2 ounces. For that layer, I have infused olive oil that I took lavender from my garden and elkanut power. This is probably about 4 months old, maybe a little more at this point. But you see, hopefully you can see, it has pretty much a blueberry color tone to it. So that will be that layer. Then I've taken rolled oats and ground it up. I am going to add some distilled water to this and cook it also. And then strain that so it's nice and soft. I like adding cooked oatmeal to some of my soaps. It's not anywhere near as scratchy. So that layer will also have an infused oil. I have a little bit left of orange peel and paprika. Don't want it colored too much. There's not a lot there. So this will be more of a beige layer, if you will. And then the last layer is going to be, haven't quite decided yet, so we'll see. Either I'll add the whole egg, which will be approximately 2 ounces. By the way, this was 2 ounces of oatmeal. I'll either add the whole egg or just the egg yolk. If I just add the egg yolk, that's only about 1 ounce. So my daughter came up with the idea of peaches, so I may put 1 ounce of peaches in that one. Haven't quite decided. But I have an infused oil with calendula and annatto seed. So for that layer, I'm going to use that oil. But the rules are, for the advanced category, 100% of the liquid replaced. So I have the rice water for that. I have the 1:8 ratio, which for a pound of oil means 2 ounces of food product. What else? Any coloring and fragrance must be natural. I am going to fragrance this with an essential oil blend of sweet orange, Litsea cubeba, lime, lemon, and pink grapefruit. So I think that will be nice. And so I'm going to cook all these up, get them ready, get my oils measured out, and we'll go from there. So I took the 1 cup of rice, boiled 4 cups of distilled water, combine the 2, and then let it soak for at least 2 hours. It was probably closer to 4. Then I blended them all, strained it, and froze it. Now I combined it with my lye. So right now I have the rice milk and the ice cubes. So once that's completely melted and dissolved, we'll begin. Alright, so I master matched the rice milk. So mixed in with the lye. Rice milk supposedly helps with acne, restores your skin, gives it an even tone, said to lighten scars and dark spots. Supposedly it can soothe sunburns and and it can help moisturize. I have 2 ounces of blueberries in here. These are frozen wild blueberries that I put 2 ounces of distilled water in a pan and just lightly simmered it until the water was gone and then pureed them. In here I have the lavender and alkanate that was infused in olive oil. There's also shea, castor, coconut, a little bit of sodium lactate also. Blueberries are said to have antioxidant properties, said to help repair damaged skin, anti-aging also. I don't make any claims. Obviously, I'm just letting you know properties of some of the ingredients. That's a very pretty color. There's 2 ounces of blueberries here. I had 1 pound of oils. Amy said a 1:8 ratio. And this is my essential oil blend. Smells really nice. I think I'm gonna call this a breakfast bar. So smells citrusy. Well, I have to say I was not expecting green. Not sure I've ever seen that happen before. Very unusual. I wonder. See if we can make it a little bit nicer color. This is more alkanate root powder. This is from Micah's and More. 1/4 of a tablespoon. See how that looks. Made it darker, but it's like a dark army green. So I guess we'll stay with that and see what happens. Cross our fingers that it'll go back to a nice color, but we will see. This is just a mold from Essential Depot. That's a very dark green. Well, I like experimenting, and that's why it's good to experiment. Amy's challenges have been fun. Have not always had time to participate in all of them. So in this batch I have 2 ounces of oatmeal. Basically I took rolled oats, ground them up, added a little distilled water and let it sit, and then measured out 2 ounces. So I'm going to add this to my oils, and this was the oils that I had the orange peel and paprika for. Going to blend that in a little, make sure it's good and smooth. Having the oatmeal soft like this, it's not really an exfoliant. So you don't really get the exfoliation, but the oatmeal still supposedly relieves skin irritations or itching, can remove oils from your skin or reduce the oil. Supposedly helps with, acne, dark circles, moisturizing, wrinkles. Supposedly it helps remove body odor for people that have issues. Alright. These are my essential oils. Same blend as before. Almost like banana. Alright. This layer has set up a little bit, so if that one layer stays green, at least these 2 colors will go well together. not exactly the pretty purple I was going for. Blueberries by themselves would not stay purple or blue, but I was hoping with the alkanate powder in there it would stay a pretty color. Alright, that's the second layer. I have one more layer that I want to do, so we'll let this set up for about 10 minutes and we'll do the final layer. Alright, so the final layer has the calendula innato seed infused in the olive oil. This one I'm going to put egg yolks, well, a whole egg, actually. I was going to do 1 egg yolk, but it only came out to 1 ounce, so I had to use the whole egg. So I would still have the 1:8 ratio that Amy is requiring. Egg yolks actually, their fatty acids are similar to emu oil, but if you want to put it in a recipe, I use Soapmaker. If you want to put it in your recipe and calculate it in the Soapmaker, you could use canola oil as a substitute since they don't have egg yolk. The fat from an egg yolk gives you like about 5 grams. So if you just use egg yolk, you would use a 1 to basically 500 grams of oil ratio. It is considered a fat. The white is not, though. But the egg tends to give you a nice, rich, thick lather. I don't know that it adds any other properties to your soap. I know I didn't get to participate, but Amy did an egg soap challenge. So you could always refer back to that. There is research out there. Actually, I don't want to put that in first. I want to do the essential oil. Same blend. I do like the way this smells. Very pretty. I tend to like citrus oils, so the smell of them. Says my rice milk with the lye. All of these layers have the same recipe, 1 pound of oils. That looks just like egg yolk, which is what I was hoping for. Alright, now we'll have the egg. All right. Thought about putting a charcoal line, but I decided against it. I think this will look pretty just as it is. I will probably wait 2 days before I unmold this. I don't know why, but silicone molds and I don't get along too well when it comes to corners. I'm not sure if it's the way I unmold it or my recipe, but probably be at least 48 hours before I unmold this one. Well, I have to say, I love that color. Definitely looks like egg yolks, which is what I was hoping for. So we will see how that works. Couple bubbles. Spray it with rubbing alcohol. And we'll be right back with the cut on that. So, I have to say, I'm totally in love with this soap. Turned out really nice. Smells really nice and citrusy. It is just fantastic. All right. That is gorgeous. Hope it's showing, but that is almost exactly egg yolk color, and that looks identical to oatmeal. And I don't know if it's picking up the purple in that. That looks like a very dark purple. So I'm really happy with that. I don't know if you can see the line. This area looks brown with purple on the outside. So once it's cured, it should be a really nice color. I might actually make this as part of my permanent collection. Very happy with this soap. Originally I thought about putting a mica line in here. Not sure if it would be prettier with that or not. I kind of like it just the way it is. Very beautiful. I also couldn't help myself. I already took a small sliver of soap. It really bubbles nice. Smells fantastic. So, overall, very pleased. Again, this is for Amy Warden's Soap Challenge, the food and drink. So I will be submitting this one. I'm sure other people will have prettier designs, but we'll see. But I'm really happy with this. I just like to have fun with her challenges, learn new things. For me, it's all about the experimenting and learning. I've been a soap maker for quite a long time, but there's always something new to learn. Things change, people find things. Sometimes you find them yourself. When I first started soap making, you were pretty much only had the choice of vegetable oil, lard, tallow, all the basics. We didn't have all the oils that we have today. So there's always something new to learn, new to use. I do miss my garden that I had up in Illinois. You can definitely grow a great deal more. Down here you have to either create a lot of shade like the greenhouses, or like the growers have, or have greenhouses like the growers have. Well, thank you for joining me, and have a great day.